Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be going over League Season 16 changes that are going to be coming in, as well as the rewards that are going to be on offer. And we'll read through the information. It says, hello survivors, Season 16 is just around the corner. It's time to work on closing out the last of your S-Class fighters, finish up your season exclusive characters and move into the Mythic world in this transitory season. Check out the specifics below. The event dates are as follows. It starts on Monday the 5th of April 2021 and it ends on, I believe that would be a Monday as well, the 31st of May 2021. Now there are seemingly going to be some arena changes coming in with this season. With the new season, we'll also be making some changes to arenas. Draft arenas are being temporarily removed from the arena rotation. Oh, I'm going to miss that so much. Champions arena choices have been removed and are being replaced with blowtorches. At rank 1 you get 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4 and below you get 1 blowtorch. 3 veteran rings are going to remain in the rewards. It does say the total veteran ring quantity has not changed from the past Champions Arena choice boxes. So I believe if you came first, you got 12. So that should mean you'd get 36 veteran rings for coming first. There were a lot of people complaining about the S-Class cards being in there. I don't actually think the S-Class cards was that bad, you know, as long as the vet rings were always still there. But the blowtorches being added is obviously a good thing. I never chose the S-Class cards though, but I'm guessing some people did. It does also say there's going to be some season store changes. With Season 16, we are preparing for the future of leagues, while also working towards moving away from the S-Class world. Recruit tokens, silver and golds matter quite a bit in the Conquest update, and we want to help you make meaningful progress on your rosters. We believe that at this time that providing ways to help you build progress on the rosters that you've already recently acquired is incredibly valuable, so we'll be including both Mythic and Select Recruit tokens via the shop to help you power up your rosters. Season exclusive gear and fighters. Season exclusive fighters and gear are being retired. We wanted to give everyone the chance to finish out whichever fighters they have that still require this gear, so it will be provided this season at a discount to allow you to complete your exclusive fighters. After Season 16, Letterman jackets and baseball caps will no longer be available, and I assume by the sounds of it will no longer be needed. If we did have an Mythic character come into the store in the future, I guess it would just be normal gear. S-Class cards, one of our goals for this season was to give you a way to top off some of your in-progress S-Class fighters. Future seasons will not award S-Class cards, so make sure you grab what you need before they're gone. It finishes off by saying all other items. There are some other goodies in there too. Check them out below. And this is the Season 16 season store. As you can see, you can get 10,000 Mythic recruit tokens. That's the one with a guaranteed silver Mythic in it, and I believe a 3% chance at a gold Mythic. They cost 8,000 season tokens, so I believe the cost of an S-Class character before was 32,000. So for the price of an S-Class character, you can get 4 silver Mythics guaranteed, or potentially, get lucky and get 1 or maybe even more gold Mythics. The purchase limit is 8, and the season I believe lasts around 7 or 8 weeks, so we're getting 1 or more per week. Then you can also get 10,000 select recruit tokens. This is a lot less chance of getting something Mythic hero, worthy, but you can claim up to these 24 pulls effectively of this if you want. Then there's Ascendance medals and Legendary medals. These are heavily required at the moment, and I know a lot of people will be needing these. Then there's the last chance of getting Letterman jackets and baseball caps if you so need. Then if we scroll down, there are the weapons. We've got Marcus Savage Thompson, which is obviously a returning weapon. A lot of people got this weapon in one of the choice events before. There was a choice crate with the weapon in it. Then we have the Violent Ransacking Club, and at a guess, I'm going to say that could have Ransack on it. The price of these weapons have not changed, however, 60,000 and 90,000. And as you know, I've complained about the economy around the leagues and season system. I think actually League Store's okay. The League medals, or whatever they're called, League trophies are actually pretty fine to get gear and stuff. But the season stuff, to get this stuff in the season store, is not good. The currency there is just, you don't get anywhere near enough. I think I calculated it to be 40,000 tokens for completing all the milestones. that's, you know, over twice as much required to get the top weapon. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. If we scroll down some more, lastly, there are some S-Class card choice boxes. You can get 500 cards in each choice box. I think it's normally 250. Actually, no, I think it is actually normally 500. They cost 2,500 each, and I think the prices remain the same, and you can get up to 20. So you can collect one full S-Class from the cards in these crates if you so wish, or just top off some extra characters that you want. Now, it does give some information on the weapons that are available. Here is that Marcus Savage Thompson. Like I said, a lot of people have already got this. It's okay, it's a reasonable weapon, it's a nice support weapon. I put HP on mine because I used it on Wang Fa for quite a long time. But you know, you can reset it and do whatever stats you want on it at any point, because when you reset it, it goes back to this state. So it is actually pretty good. I would see it more of as an attack team weapon than a defense team weapon, but it's not terrible to use on defense. But I would definitely go for a defensive stat. I would say it's quite expensive in here though, just because it isn't anything too hard to come by on this weapon, and it's nothing off trait. It's nothing like spectacular here. But if we go to the second weapon, you can see that it is the Violent Ransacking Club, and it has, oh, surprise, surprise, it does actually have Ransack on it. 35% attack, a very large bonus to AP when attacking. When attacking, a better chance to cause minus 40% defense for 3 turns to the enemy, and then Ransack. I would probably swap out that third slot for like stun on attack, you know, healing stun, and then just raise the attack to 45%. I think this weapon is pretty good, and I'm probably going to go for this weapon. But I'm going to do my usual and wait till the end of the season just to see what's in next season store. You know, I don't want to overspend this season and not have enough next season. Just like I said, the economy within the season stores, it's just not great enough for me to be committed enough to pick up the weapon straight away. Even though I think it's good, it's not going to make that big a difference. It's more of just a shiny thing that I like. It's going to be cool. But there could be like something else that comes in next season that's even better or much more useful for me. Let's see, have a little scroll down. We can see the S-Class card choice box. You have a choice of Maggie, Raven, Pippi, Davy, Jeremiah, Ben Paul, Garrett, and Connor. I think this is the crate in the daily rewards, the 4th roadmap and the 8th roadmap. And personally, I'm actually going to pick up a couple of these S-Class cards. I'm going to finish off Ben as an S-Class character, and I'm going to go for a 6-star Jeremiah, because Jeremiah has a lead skill which disarms the enemy, which is going to be really useful for arenas, because you can take him and he'll disarm even Mythic characters, because leaders who affect the enemy, even if they're S-Class, will still affect Mythic characters, but they won't affect Mythic teammates. It's kind of like this weird system. Like, for instance, if you come up against Mercer, he can still, you know, stun you if you're attacking a Mercer defense lead, which I've seen being used a couple of times. Now, there is a mission event, and it's talking about the Paragon Mods. It says past seasons have had mission events which have awarded players by reaching and progressing through the Diamond League, and this season will be no different. By reaching Diamond 5, players will be able to acquire an all-new Bleed on Attack Paragon Mod. When attacking, cause bleed damage as a percentage of this character's attack stat to the enemy for 1 turn. What percentage? It's generally going to be better than a maxed out Platinum mod, and I believe a maxed out Platinum mod is probably coming in at around about 5 or 6%. Not huge, but it's a guaranteed bleed. So I would assume it's going to be somewhere in the region of, you know, 6 to 7.5%, which is, it stacks with other bleed effects, weapons, you know, skills, signature moves, so it is actually pretty good. It does finish off by saying, future season communications. Finally, we're very excited to share our future designs for season 17 as soon as it's ready, and we're currently planning on providing this information to you much earlier than usual. Keep an eye out for communications on season 17 in the upcoming weeks. We hope you enjoy League season 16. So that's it for League's season 16. It did finish off by saying about, you know, giving us a bit more earlier information on season 17. Personally, I just hope they look at especially the milestones, you know, raising that. I've talked about that for about, I think it's about 4 or 5 seasons now. It has felt that way, and I believe, you know, 500k is a bit low. It should definitely go up higher. I think we should be able to get up to 100 to maybe 150,000 season tokens from milestones if we hit the top milestone. Like I said before, right now it's 40,000, which just isn't enough, and you only get season tokens from the faction element of leagues. You don't get it from this, you know, the solo version. You don't get it from your own performance. You only get it from your faction's performance, except for the very last week of leagues. You get like a bonus based on your own performance just for 1 week, but it's not going to really have that big an impact. I think if you were like the best player, finished up all of your milestones and did as much as you could, and you're in one of the very top factions, I don't think you can get much more than like 150,000. I'd be very surprised. And honestly, that's just not enough, because you can not even barely pick up both the weapons with that. And then there's other things on top, like the mythic characters, you know, the mythic tokens, potentially characters that are going to be coming in the future, you know, whatever reshuffle they do with future stores. I think it just definitely needs addressing. The economy around the season store has been bad, and it just kind of leads to a negative experience for me personally, and I think a lot of other people, where when the season's launched, people aren't diving in and getting the things that would be effective for them. A lot of people wait until the end of the season, which is what I'm going to do this season, to check if they've got enough for next season. Like, there's just a worry you don't have enough for the next season stuff by a lot of people. Like, I've been asked by a lot of people recently, is it still worth picking up Mackenzie? Do you know what's in the next season? Because I don't know if I've got enough to get that character, and we've just had an entire 8-week season, and yeah, I think there's an obvious issue there. Whereas leagues should be really exciting. It should be just pick up what you can every week and not be too worried about not getting enough currency and stuff. But we'll see. Bit disappointing that there's no big character, there's no shiny thing in here, and again, the weapons are very expensive. But we'll see. It's nice to see some silver mythics in here, but I'm pretty sure the only thing I'm going to pick up straight away is going to be the S-Class cards. The rest, I'm going to take my time on and see where I am at the end of the season in terms of the amount of tokens I've got and what's announced for next season. But do give me your thoughts on League Season 16, the Season Store, the restructure, and the potential, effectively, remake, I guess, in Season 17 and beyond. Leave your comments down below, guys. If you did enjoy this video or it was informative, please hit the like button. It is massively appreciated. And if you are not a subscriber, think about hitting the subscribe button. I do obviously make RTS videos on the regular. Turning on notifications will let you know when those videos are released. I also live stream, so you'll be told when I go live on the streams. But that is the end of this one today, guys. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.